and welcome to another riveting episode of Learn Me Mickey. I, of course, am your host, Mickey. That's exciting. You're informative. Teach us things. Please excuse the shirt, as I am currently on my lunch break and this is the only time that I have to film, and I got threatened that if I didn't finish this video, I probably would have a gangster pop caps in areas that I don't want caps popped. For this episode, I'm actually planning on teaching you something. I've been learning a few things over the last week or so, one being card tricks. Shouldn't have done that. I've also been drawing a bit, which is great because I haven't done any proper drawings in about a year, which sucks. And of course, because I'm trying to get into uni next year, I've been studying. And the subject that I've been studying has actually scared me so much that I never ever want children. Ever. What subject is that? Biology or psychology or freaking neurophysics? I don't know. But no, it's none of them. It's geography. Some of the numbers that they give you that you have to wrap your head around, it's just, we're gonna die in 50 years, 40 years, 39 years. What could possibly happen in 39 years that equals all of us dying, you ask? Well, let me tell you. From the beginning of time, it took 2 million years to reach 1 billion people. That's kind of understandable because, of course, with a lower population, it takes longer to get bigger numbers. That's cool. But then to double that number to 2 billion people only took another 130 years. Another 30 years for another billion, then 14 years for another billion, then 13, then 12, then 12. We're pretty much almost at 7 billion people on Earth now. Based on, current drop in fertility rates being that people used to have, 4 or 5 kids in a family and now they're having hopefully 2 or less than 2. It looks like by 2050 there'll be about 9 billion people at least on Earth, right? Not at least on Earth, at least 9 billion people on Earth, you get it. With this big number of people, experts believe that Earth's biophysical environment may not be able to look after and to reproduce natural resources for that number of people because of the amount of time it takes to produce things naturally, and it could degrade or even destroy everything and we could all just die. Stop breeding. Did you know only 30 years ago China's fertility rate, that's the average number of children per family, their fertility rate was at about 6.6. Now, because of their 1 child per family rule, which isn't completely strict for every family, but it's for the most part, they only have a fertility rate of 1.3 children per family. You think that's pretty awesome, right? Because that's going to help us with that whole population degradation. That's not the right word for that. The problem with people, kind of stopping breeding altogether, not altogether, because then, there would be no one, of course, that's not logical in any way, shape or form, but even if we had select breeders, as we're going to call them, if we have less kids, just say this is the kids down here, this is the middle-aged people, then what's going to happen is that population is going to have a great number of really old people one day, and not many young people who have to pay taxes and support them, and people that have to actually look after them, like physically look after some people. All that other crap that, I'm not saying, old people are dependent. I like old people in a normal way that you like old people and young people. I don't know. Because it's kind of like you're a baby, then you get to your prime age, then you go back to being an adult baby. It's the way it works, right? I'm scared of getting old. Terrifying information and factual information. So basically, when we reach about 9 billion people, the Earth might just collapse. You've got about 39 years. Enjoy them, live them up like crazy people, and if the world doesn't end in 39 years, don't quote me on this video at all. Card trick? Pick a card. Any card. I'm not looking. Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay, I'm not looking, it's just, can you see it? So you can see, it's right there and I'm not looking at it, okay? So basically we've got our deck, right? I'm gonna place it on top, cut it, okay, and then flipping through, what is this? It's an ace, that's what it is. And there's 2 aces. Just putting them to the side. Can you see them? Yes, you can see them. And this card is not your card. And this card is not your card. You following? Because I'm following. Alright, I'm going to turn around for this bit. Alright, we've got our top ace and our bottom ace. You can see them. Ready? I'm going to just freaking flick this deck like there is no tomorrow. Ready? Dropped half of them, but this is your card, correct? Stay safe. Why does everything equal dancing for you? Billie Jean, not my dog.